Cancer. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for November 2014. This month, I laid out a rainbow tarot spread for you. And in addition, I'm pulling a card from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck, just like I did last month. The first card you have in your reading today, Cancer, is an excellent card. You have the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups, to me, is one of the most beneficial cards you can get in your reading regarding a love relationship. To me, this is like the American dream card. It's happy home, happy children, happy emotions with the right romantic partner, good health. Um, it's abundance of all good things in a relationship sense. I feel that a lot of you Cancerians are entering a time where all good things are coming to you. In a relationship sense, Cancer people have been, really all over the map is what I'm getting. I'm getting some of you have been really through the mill. Some of you are climbing to the pinnacle of, a fantastic relationship. Some of you have, it's just all over the map, destitute and, romantically speaking, and wondering how your romantic life is going to turn around. It's just all over the map. For most of you, I feel that you're starting to feel more centered and grounded than you have in a long time. And I feel that for many of you, you can really complete transactions and move forward. Anything that's been barring you from moving forward, or any kind of resistance that you've been experiencing, I feel is, gone now or on its way out. I feel that for some of you, you have to put your trust issues aside and really move forward with a relationship. And I feel that some of you have really been going round and round in your mind about how can you trust again. And I feel that there's been an ongoing struggle over this, especially between your heart and your mind. I feel there's been some relatives or some people in your life that have tried to make you feel ashamed, or, put you in a weird position about how your romantic life or relationships have been playing out. Almost like they want you to feel shame, or like you should feel guilty. I'm getting that. I feel that you're going to put some of those people in their place and tell them that, they're not the one living your life. They're not the ones living your life, and that you have to see your life through and live it how you see fit, not through what they want or what they think you should have done or not done. There's a lot of berating going on here, and I feel like almost like they feel like you need to pay in some way. Like you don't have the right to feel good or feel happy. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but there are some relatives or some people that are coming in and like, in judgment of you, or pointing their finger at you in some way over things to do in a relationship sense, the way things have gone. For some of you Cancerians out there, I really feel that you're becoming fruitful and multiplying, like your families are increasing, that you're having children or grandchildren born into your family. And I feel that you've been the one that's been at the forefront of change in regard to relationships in your life that you've been in. You're the one that makes things happen. You're the one that sees things through to the end. If you've been unhappy in a relationship, you're the one that ends it and walks away. It's like all these things have really been, a lot of them seem like they've been up to you, or you've been taking control of how things are going and how things are being handled. I feel that some of you have really been going round in circles about some relationships that have caused you some stress and strain. But I feel that you've either ended the relationship already, or you are doing it, because I'm feeling like you're clear of it. I'm not feeling like you're in it. The next card you have in your reading, dear Cancerian people out there, you have Justice. And this may have something to do with that card for those of you that are going through divorce or have ended a relationship, because justice often means legal documents, court papers, dealing with a lawyer, going to court. It can also mean justice of a situation that has been unjust. Like now it's going to be balanced and fair. It can also indicate that. I feel that you're becoming an emotional powerhouse and you're really speaking your mind. You're done with the trivial nonsense of the day. I get like you're not putting up with any trivial nonsense. I feel that some of you cancers out there are actually giving talks or lectures or classes on self-empowerment, or just giving your friends advice or people you care about um, talks about how to be empowered. You yourself, I feel, have lost a lot of control over the past and in the past. You've reclaimed that power and you're on the upswing. You're really receiving a lot of inspiration for change, to make change. And you're also inspiring others to make changes. Some of you are harboring some secret resentment over somebody that passed away and has left you. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean you're a widow or a widower. It could be resentment over a friend, a boyfriend, a girlfriend passing, a loved one, a sister, a brother. It doesn't matter. It could be anyone, but I'm getting there's been some resentment over someone passing in your life. Like you want them back there to help pick up the pieces, or to be there, to be the strength or the person of composure and wisdom. That person's not there now. And I feel that you feel like this passing of this person was at a very detrimental time. It's been very hurtful for you and grieving for you, and I get all that, but it's also you felt like the timing was really bad. You wanted more completion or more finality and you didn't get that. I feel that upcoming holidays are going to be triggering a lot of emotional responses in you. I feel like you're going through a grieving process where you really are going back and forth between the different stages, especially the stages of grieving and feeling resentful. It's like I see you swinging back and forth about that. Financial abundance is really going to kick in for you in January if you've been someone that's been worried about finances or feeling like your finances were lacking in any way. I feel January is there's like a boost. And I feel that cash is going to come to you out of the blue, or let me say it this way, cash is going to come to you from unexpected sources and places. And I feel that you're going to enter a time where this financial abundance changes you and your situation. And I feel that some of you are going to be moving out of the place that you're in and into someplace new. Now, if someone's passed away that you were linked to, it's weird. I feel like you want to get out of this place for other reasons, not like, not necessarily financially, but maybe memories or needing a new start or change just keeps coming up. Like, I feel that's why, which makes sense completely for the card you have crowning your reading today, Cancer. You have the Ace of Rods. And the Ace of Rods is a card to me that symbolizes new beginnings. This can be new enterprise, new home, new business, can be new relationships. This card can also show up when there is an inheritance coming to you. I feel that you're going to be breathing a sigh of relief because I feel like you're getting your life together and traveling in a new direction. I feel that you're going to be giving away a lot of your things, furniture, and also any kind of crafts or anything that you have made or created. If you've done woodworking and building and you've made cabinetry or bookcases or furniture, if you've been an artist and you've done oil paintings or wheel thrown pottery or any kind of crafts, needlework of any sort, if you've restored cars and rebuilt motorcycles, whatever it is you've worked on and poured your energy in, I feel you are actually going to be giving some of those things away. You may be selling some, but I also seen you giving these things away. I feel like you don't want to be cluttered down or hampered down by so many things anymore. Like, not that you want to get rid of everything, but it seems like the odd thing to me is things you've poured your own energy into, you seem to want to get rid of. And you have had some attachment to some of these things, but I feel that you're going to be, you know, moving them out of your sphere where you're not looking at them or dealing with them every day. And I feel that you want to make people happy too, and there is some sense of wanting to make amends. So maybe you're giving some of these things away to make amends with some people. I'm not sure, but I do hear wanting to make amends. And for some of you, maybe you feel like you should have done more or supported somebody more than what you did. That's just your perception. I'm not saying that is a true perception, but I'm getting these are your thoughts and feelings. So if you've had any sense of guilt or, unhappiness over that, I feel like you're trying to rectify some of those feelings. I also feel that some of you Cancer people out there are going to be taking up new hobbies and new interests. And I really feel that divine powers are going to be working through you and channeling through you on what you are going to be doing, making, creating, doing, and saying. I do feel that you want to be giving people a leg up and a boost up financially. I feel some of you are going to be helping some people out financially. And also, again, it comes up to me through your own counsel and words of wisdom that you can impart on others comes up, because I feel you want to lead people out of like difficult situations or dark times and lead them into a new and better direction and a different mindset. That is coming up. If you yourself are not grief stricken, I feel that you are going to be talking to or helping someone that you're very close to that becomes grief stricken through someone passing. So if you didn't experience it yourself, then somebody else is coming in here, or maybe it's both things, because I see you also dealing with someone that you're helping through a difficult time, like a grieving, mourning period as well. And that you're going to be lending an ear and a helping hand. You may go and, rake their yard or cut their grass or, weed whack for them or, cook them meals or, spend time with them. I see you doing things in addition to just talking to them, actually trying to help whoever this is out through physical efforts on your part. Like, if they have dogs, taking their dogs for a walk or taking their pets for a little while to care for them. Like, whatever it is, I really see you stepping up to the plate here and helping. I feel that some of you are really going to be channeling all your efforts in writing a book or a journal of some sort or a blog, or because I'm seeing you take your experience and your knowledge and your wisdom and putting them to words for other people to read or see or, experience. The next card you have in your reading today, you have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups to me is a card that symbolizes sadness, loss, regret, depression. It is of an emotional nature. This can be over analyzing, going within, and it's also, you have three blessings here of good emotions, but God is handing you another blessing or signs that you're not paying attention to because you're you're going inside too much, you're over analyzing. I feel that you're going to have a lot of people that want to be by your side. If you are the grieving one, I get that people are going to be, wanting to be there for you. You do have some support here. Also comes up about wanting to make amends and setting things right. That's on your part. If you're the Cancer people out there that are feeling guilty or feeling like you want to make amends for something, this is you. You have had some judgment. For those of you that you fall into that category, there has been some judgment that has come down against you. I feel like you want to show people, if there's anybody that has been really shaking their finger at you, like, hey, you should have done this or you didn't do that or whatever. I feel like you actually do, in some ways, want to show them that they're kind of wrong about you in some regards. So for some of you. For some of you, I do feel that you really have had some matrimonial bliss that have steered you out of a lot of troubles and difficulties. So not all of you Cancerians that I'm reading today are in the dire straits here, grieving the loss of a loved one, um, or a breakup of a relationship. Although that does come up, but you do have some real strong continuity here for some of you. For some of you, you're really coming up on the best time of your life, and you're coming into the pinnacle years where you can really where you can truly be relied on and counted on by others. Everything you say now has emphasis, so careful of your words. You are going to be taken quite seriously. You've got to be careful of what you project out there. People are really noticing what you are saying and doing. November comes up as the month of like real inspiration for change. I feel that for many of you, September and October were rocky periods of time for you, but that you're coming out of that. I feel that many of you are relinquishing and letting go and releasing the past. And I feel that you're going to be entering new groups and new challenges and making new friends, especially in the spring. April is highlighted. And I really feel that for many of you Cancerian people out there, that you're going to be getting out and about and socializing in some interesting social settings and scenes in the month of March. You're really going through some real growth spurts of growth and development. And I feel that you're like taking things that you've been working on up to a new level. So if you're an artist, I feel like your artwork's taking a step up. If you're a writer, I feel like your writing is taking a step up. If you're out in the working world and you have a job working in physical therapy or in hospitals or with hospice patients or whatever the work you're doing, doesn't matter. If you're a secretary in an office, or I just feel like you're taking everything is raising up a step up, like everything's getting improved. All your work is taking a new level of expertise, or you're amping up everything you're doing. Everything rises up a step up. I feel that you're a real people pleaser, and that you do like to make people happy. And I feel that because you're going to have this level of devotion and interest in what you're doing and work, like real focus, devotion, interest, energy going that way and raising it a step up, everything around you is going to flourish. Your work is really going to flourish. Your income is going to flourish. Your happiness, your internal happiness is getting ready to flourish. And I feel that many of you are really going to be, rubbing elbows out there, moving and shaking with the big boys. Like some of you, your positions at work are going to be elevated. So you're kind of like rubbing elbows with some more of the, muckety mucks at where you work or who you deal with. I really feel that if you work for a company or a business, you are going to be giving a boost up to their finances with what you're doing. You're entering like this big creative spell. That's what's happening. Like you're entering this big creative spell. Now, your outcome card today in this rainbow tarot spread for November 2014, you have the Knight of Rods. And the Knight of Rods to me is an air sign male. This would be either an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. That could be his rising sign, his sun sign, or his moon sign, or predominant in his natal chart. Um, the Knight of Rods is somebody that can be very good with business. They can really, they know how to uh, put it together. They're very good in business. They're very good communicators. They're hard workers. Um, but on the negative side of the Knight of Rods, they can flee relationships. They can have very harsh words, and sometimes they're just prone to dropping things and avoidance if they're the negative side. I feel that this person has been in your life to teach you a lesson. And I feel the lesson was be true to your desires and follow them to the fullest. There's always place and room for more in relationships. Don't take anything for granted, especially your health, from here on out moving forward. You're going to be given the opportunity of a lifetime, so choose wisely. This opportunity is going to involve helping you to make money hand over fist. So if you're really looking for the oomph financially, you need to take this path. If you don't, you may end up feeling lonely, abandoned, and forgotten, and just getting by. So if any big opportunity is coming at you, and you are afraid or have some hesitation, I would definitely seriously consider taking it. Try not to let it pass you by. I don't feel that it's going to come again in this lifetime. So this is a big opportunity. And I feel it comes in the form of a job, and that everything is going to be spelled out to you very clearly about what this entails. I feel some of you are going to be afraid of it and turn and walk away. You may regret this decision. It's a pretty big offering, and it's going to give you a leg up in your financial standing. You're going to reap great rewards and financial benefits from this. It is, it is connected to do with job and creativity and creative pursuits. You're going to be going the extra mile, and long distance travel can be indicated here. I do feel that most of you are going to take a leap of faith and see this through. I feel that many of you are going to be wondering about how come it took so long to get here, but it is finally here. So you must really tune in and trust your gut and intuition on this. Everything happens for a reason, and this is not being put in your path by accident. It really comes up like an opportunity of a lifetime. And, this is a general reading. So hopefully this is going to make sense to some of you Cancers out there. I know it's hard to pinpoint what exactly this is, but it does come up as a career opportunity. It's a once in a lifetime. It's going to be spelled out for you very clearly what you need to do. It's not going to be gray or fuzzy where you can't figure it out. It is going to take some commitment on your part. It is going to accentuate your creativity. It will give you a leg up financially. You may have to go the extra mile and put in maybe more time or more hours doing the job than what you would like. However, and it may involve long distance travel, but I just keep feeling like if you don't take the chance, you may regret it. Even if you only do it for a short period of time, I would seriously consider it. So hopefully that made sense to you Cancers out there. And in the angels, gods, and goddesses card that I pulled for you, you got God of the Underworld. God of the Underworld. And this card says, something which no longer serves you is about to end. You may have some people that are jealous of you coming your way. Some people are going to feel like you're not going to be deserving of what you get or what you're getting ready to get. And you're going to have to let that go and, let them, pass by, because you're not going to get anywhere by focusing on it or paying attention to it. There is a lot of jealousy, resentment, pent up anger going on with others about it. You're going to feel like it is just deserved for you. And they're like almost like they're out of their mind because you've put in a lot of time, attention, hours, knowledge, know how. It's not like it really is not true that you don't deserve it. You do deserve this opportunity. However, these other people are full of jealousy and envy. So there's nothing that you can't fight with that. So you have to turn away from it and not focus on it, is what the guides are recommending. When you get into the month of February, I feel like you will be coming out of the darkness into the light. And I feel that you are going to be seeing things so clearly at that time. You may even start to see it now in this month and moving forward. But if you haven't had that sensation I just experienced by February, then February is the month where you really see things in a whole new light and new opportunities abound for you. You're going to be talking with somebody who comes in from the past who may come off as a little bit of a spoiled sport. It's weird. Be forewarned of this person because I feel like part of this person wants to see you suffer and is jealous. So this could be part of the people that might have some jealousy or resentment. They have a real backstabbing kind of energy around them. So just be guarded. If someone comes in from the past and starts talking to you, my personal advice would be to stand clear and to step away from them. But, it's up to you. If you talk to them, I would be very guarded and not let out too much information. I do feel that you'll end up leaving that situation behind and not dealing with them too much in the long run. This year, the end of this year and going into next is really a time of growth, stability, and abundance, and releasing the old. You're now getting ready to have stuff that dreams are made of. So that's good news, Cancer. I'm happy to hear that for you. And I want to say thank you so much for liking and watching my videos. Thank you for sharing and subscribing. Thank you for Google Plusing. And I want to say thank you so much to the terrific Leos I've had the pleasure of reading and doing private readings for. And if you would like to have a reading with me, at the end of this video, the link to my website is at the end, also posted below this video. You would go to my order page and you schedule your own appointment on the online calendar. Then go back to my order page and make your payment via PayPal. And please make your payment at the time you schedule your readings because I am no longer holding any appointments that are not paid for because I have a very, very long waiting list of people that want their appointments sooner and that are waiting for appointments. So please, I would appreciate it if you would do that. And I want to say, I hope you have a great rest of your month of November, Cancer. And I hope you have a happy, happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.